gasket between the aluminium oil pump and the engine block. You might see down there from behind the lowest pulley. Here are the timing marks, as this is not so obvious. Here is a small dot on the pulley and this mark on the casing, and on the cam pulley there is this line which aligns with this joint between the cylinder head and the rocker cover. And under here there are very small marks, but they are visible. Now you might ask, why don't you just change the gasket? But there is one big thing why it is not so easy. Okay, I've made some progress here. All the bolts of the oil pump and this aluminium case are off. I have also removed all the bolts except a few holding it in place. This oil pan. Now the oil pan is off. Most frustrating thing about this whole job is that you need to remove the oil pan just because of this one bolt. And now the oil pump housing is off, and we can see the source of the leak, which was this rubber seal. Unfortunately, I don't have any new seals for that. I didn't know what kind of seal or gasket there was. Okay, I was very lucky finding a new O-ring that fits in the groove. There was like two and the other one fits. The old one is hard as a rock. I have applied the sealant. I hope the engine doesn't mind. This is red. Big mistakes can be made here. I applied some Hyloma around this rubber seal. The engine block is ready for the aluminium housing. Finally, the oil pan is ready to be installed. It's the next day and the oil pan is on, and also there is oil in the engine, and I can't see any leaks, so I was successful. And the new belt is also on, and I've tested this already. Here is a very valuable tip for you guys. As I was trying to get oil pressure with turning the oil pump with this drill, I was turning the oil pump pulley clockwise, but I couldn't get any oil pressure. And it turns out that this oil pump needs priming, at least in my case. At first I was suspecting that I had assembled something in a wrong way, but luckily I wasn't. It just needed some oil in the pump before it could start making any flow. What I did was I took off the oil pressure sensor, which is back there, and I connected this hose with this connector, and I injected almost half a liter of oil through that channel while I opened this adjuster plug and while I was turning this pulley again. When I put everything back together, it started making pressure. I was very successful, and I also run the engine, and the oil pressure light goes away straight away. This plastic cover is deformed because of the oil. Quite a machine this. There isn't enough space to put a new belt. I don't know if that bolt on the alternator axle is stock or not. I shifted the whole engine with this bar to get the belt on. The engine mounts were that forgiving. Okay, I managed to put the belts on. And the power steering pump and the tensioner for this belt. I still need to put the washer bottle here, and then I'm almost done. And we appear to be successful. I still can't believe I had to take the whole oil pan off just because of that one 6mm bolt. In my opinion, that is just not honest machine engineering. But I am glad this worked out pretty nicely, and I need to put the bonnet back and the wheel back, and we are ready. So thanks for watching.